Greetings, brothers and sisters. My name is Ross Farinaya Bengi, and today I'll be talking to you all about the 3 stages of ultimate love. And I'm going to be using the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding as in comparison with the relations of being in a relationship with yourself and being in a relationship with others. And so, as we know, when it comes down to knowledge, we know that knowledge is your foundation. And so when it comes down to the correlation with the matters of the heart or with the matters of yourself, I look at knowledge as self-love. I look at that as the foundation. Before we can love anybody else, we should love ourselves first. And, a lot of sayings always say, knowledge of God is knowledge of self, and knowledge of self is knowledge of God. And so having that knowledge of yourself and understanding your likes and dislikes, understanding the things that you can tolerate, understanding just being in a certain mindset, of constantly learning about yourself, constantly seeking more truths about yourself. There's a Sufi saying that Jalil al-Din Rumi, he said, what you seek is seeking you, right? And so whatever we're seeking in our knowledge, 9 times out of 10 is probably going to seek us. And so the knowledge aspect, that one, aspect is very vital, because a lot of us, we skip over that, due to maybe the mistakes of others, not being that prime example of, number one is self-love, and then number 2 would be love of others. But we skip that, So please, family, if you are listening to this video and you are in a relationship with someone, or you're in a relationship with yourself, find that knowledge, find that truth on yourself, find the different variations of yourself, the different phases of yourself, because we all are complex individuals. So learning yourself will help you to express your feelings and to express your emotions about yourself and to others. And you will also be more secure with yourself, when you have knowledge of yourself, and we have love for yourself, and you have self-love for yourself ultimately. Nothing could sway your pendulum, so to speak. And so knowledge of self is knowledge of God, and knowledge of God is knowledge of self. And number 1, like I said, the foundation is self-love. And I'm doing, like I said, the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding as knowledge being one person. It could be a single person. It could be yourself. 2 being wisdom, which can be relationships, and 3 being family. And we know that the greatest form, or the greatest expression of love, is self-love. We do know that. Now, the greatest example of love is relationship. And then the ultimate sacrifice and expression of love would be a family. And so in order to get to 1, or in order to get to 2, you must first secure 1. You must first know knowledge of self first. And so once we do learn about ourselves, and once we are seeking the true higher self of ourselves, then I believe that our higher self will find us, to a degree. And not even to a degree. I know this to be true. What you seek is seeking you. So whatever you're seeking, good or bad, is seeking you. And so once we find the self-love, like I said, then we're able to move into wisdom. We're able to have more wisdom in our actions and our movement, because now we have the complete knowledge of what we like and what we dislike. And we're also, like I said, 2, we would find someone that have another knowledge, of themselves, or we would attract people with knowledge of themselves and us having knowledge of ourselves, which can combine, make 2, And so it is important for us to not skip steps, so that we can have proper relationships, so we won't be so miserable in these relationships, and we won't have deficiencies in our emotional state of being. We would be secure because we would have that self-love with ourselves. And we will have the self-love with ourselves to where we can even express whatever is bothering us with our partner. And so with that wisdom, like I said, it'll give you that that complete action. It would rectify, any wrongdoings, or it would be able to have that wisdom to jump into the knowledge of whatever I'm feeling and whatever I'm thinking, to make this relationship successful. And so you can also, it don't even have to be with two people. It could be with yourself. It could be, once I have knowledge of myself, then now I'm able to move a little bit more wiser in the lands and the laws of this nature, in the land, in any land that you're stepping on, any turf. And so once like I said, I have the knowledge, then I'm able to have the wisdom to be able to move in actions, to be able to apply the wisdom, to be able to apply the knowledge of the foundation of my self-love unto others. And then from the wisdom, so now it's from knowledge, which is 1, wisdom, which is 2, creates 3, understanding or overstanding. And you will have that complete overstanding of yourself. You would know exactly, how to better yourself. You will have the complete knowledge and wisdom. That's when both of them combine to know exactly how to keep moving, to build either a better you or a better nation. And that's where the family. And even when we look at 1, 2, and 3, it takes one person to create a relationship. Well, it takes one person to find another one person to create to create a relationship, which can, usually be 2 people. And those 2 people usually create a third individual, which is the family. And so a lot of us, we jump to 2 and then make 3. And we forget about 1. We forget about the knowledge of self. We forget about self-love. We neglect ourselves because we're so focusing on the relationship, the 2, the wisdom of, just the romance of just being in 2, and having the wisdom of learning about another person without learning about yourself first. And so I just wanted to make this video to just give y'all the 3 steps of ultimate love. I pray that this video helped you. I pray that you are seeking self-love first before you jump into a relationship, and be wise enough to jump into a relationship. I pray that once you are seeking self-love and you are wise enough to seek that person that is seeking you, which is yourself, I pray that you have that full understanding and understanding to continue to share it on to others, And so, like I said, this is a video about the 3 stages, the 3 steps of self-love. My name is Rossfire Nyabengi. And if you like this video, like, share, and subscribe. And tell a friend to first love yourself before you can love your neighbor. Peace.